I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know. I admire revolutionaries. I respect evolutionaries. They are the lifeblood of the bloodline. So when Solo Sikoa seized the moment and became the tribal chief in Roman Reigns' absence, I didn't like it. I don't even...
The following
Here we go. First two combatants locked in the war game structure. The original Bloodline versus the new Bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions in just a matter of minutes.
And a super kick!
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself Tribal Chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Romans, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
A lot to prove from the new Bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
Well, that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside War Games. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
Got to be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forget.
Sky high!
Oh, he paid for that. High risk.
Oh, what a headbutt.
On the mark.
DDT!
Fight! Low drop kick hits the target. Ooh!
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
He has to be in a world of hurt here.
And hold on, are we looking at the prelude to the end of it all?
Elbow drop.
Just took a very unpleasant trip from ring to ring.
Uh-oh. And he retaliates. 8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay. But the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo Squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games.
Absorbing the pain of another attack to the head. He could be dazed.
Starting to scale up the War Games wall. He's got something in mind.
And that was a well-executed attack. Oh, my God. If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than War Games.
Oh, driving the elbow.
Tonga Loa being neutralized there.
Attacks like that one will continue to get Jay his respect.
And Tonga Loa gets cut from the top. Are you kidding me? Strong display from main event Jey Uso. But he'll be hitting the showers if he shows off too long. OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the Bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it.
Uso, and looking at Jey Uso.
Will Jey end this? Here's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new Bloodline in War Games. Come on now. Is it not enough that they're already coming in with an advantage here? Is this really necessary? And I don't like it, but in War Games, a one-sided brawl is all perfectly legal.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decisive.
High! Wow! Crossbody!
Oh, it goes low. You're not cheating, you're not trying. Old Bloodline, new Bloodline. Both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true Bloodline.
Disturbing impact.
Oh, man. Adding more injury to injury with that hammer. Trying to find his feet. This does not look good for him. Brought down with a snap air.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight.
And we see Zayn.
Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
And guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both Bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE. Boom, right across the small of the back.
Sami Zayn, who so much is a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was...
Both wrists captured and...
Man, knee strike. Tonga Loa put a stamp on this one.
Climbing the wall of the War Games here. This might not be a good top rope. Meanwhile, it's Jimmy.
God, what force. The hammer dropped. Literally. Something might be broken.
And listen to this place. It's deafening in here, Michael.
Only seconds away from giving their team the numbers advantage. Super kick.
And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
Taking even more damage to his head here.
He might want to start protecting himself better. Bodies have been decimated. decimated, fortitude has been tested, and these fans are showing their approval of these superstars.
Tonga setting it up. Here it comes. The Tonga twist. Does Jimmy have any fight left? Into the cage now, and the numbers advantage is locked in.
Going up the cage now, must have some sort of strategy in mind.
From the top. He's got a plan for that table, and it does not involve a dinner party. Snapmare takedown. Super kick.
Good night.
In the corner, that's the final way out of there. Exploder into the turnbuckles.
Well-timed counter on Tonga.
And he's got cartoon birds swirling over his head. To the sky. Running hurricane. Fantastic. Vicious knee.
But his torso continues.
Family clutch locked in. Will Jimmy seal this up? And look at him tapping. He's had enough, but it doesn't even matter in this scenario.
We've been waiting, and now War Games is officially begun.
Entering the battlefield, and circumstances are finally sinking in.
Tossed in between the rings. Nothing good ever happens there.
Sky high. He even put through the ringer tonight.
Ooh, sledgehammer to the body. This is not for the faint of heart.
Jay with an opening to go on. And it's Jey Uso. His body is dealing with a lot of stress here.
Jacob thought you got a problem here. Looks like setting up for a suplex.
Going to finish things off. Sami Zayn. Zayn's up on him. What do you think Zayn's going to do here?
Sami Zayn. Jay can seal it here. Signed, sealed, and delivered.
Both wrists captured and tossed. That was nasty.
Terrible position. Oh, no. This will not be good. This is so unsafe. Oh, no. There's absolutely no room for error there.
And James saw the wrong end of some ruthless offense there. His core might be a bigger target now. Then we... Inside cradle. That's the package. His arm shot off the mat before one.
I was shaking my head in disbelief over how he...
That's disrespectful.
To the sky. Jimmy saw it coming. Here we go.
So much damage has been done to the head here. This is top rope.
Then it connects for Roman Reigns.
Top rope.
Now looking at Jey.
Jay nailed all of it.
Again? He's making the count again? I can't believe it. Cross body from the top. Jumping DDT. But does Jimmy have enough time to recover? And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never caught up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline, courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than War Games.
Oh, a consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
Jacob's being cut off at every pass.
A lot to prove from the new bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
Now, that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside War Games. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
Oh, he fights Jay back. 8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later. Oh, man, Jacob Fatu just got busted up.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
Kendo stick wrapped around the head.
And Sami is all business now.
Cuts the attack off. Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
Jacob Fatu cuts him off. What are they attempting to do here? Looking for a suplex. No. Oh. Oh.
Throwing down punches and counters out.
I think Tyler is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
Turns that in his favor.
Total disregard as he deposits him onto the metal platform.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
Detrimental offense on the hardest part of the ring.
This match could end before top rope.
Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earn him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games.
As if the numbers advantage wasn't enough, looking up the ring for a weapon now. He's setting his table up, and guys, someone's about to have a...
Can Jacob Fatu come back from that? Oh,
OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the Bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight.
And he's just been tossed aside into a new terrain. Just like that, Sammy gets stopped. Being carried around now. Here comes the buzzer. The numbers advantage vanishes with this next entrant. Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table. Called himself chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Roman's, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Hey guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both Bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE.
Earth-shattering.
Jay can seal it here. He is locked in and has his opponent dead to rights. Take off.
Oh, man.
Here we go, Jimmy.
Top rope.
Now Jimmy.
Jimmy Uso splash. Jacob thought he's got a problem here.
And his stamina's going to drain fast taking shots to the torso like this.
God, what a match. Man, thrown with such force. The whole ring is rattling.
Counting down the seconds until this match becomes a bit lopsided.
Look at this, just put up a rounds of stops.
A narrow escape.
And the tribal chief is now entered.
Jimmy with a game ender. Look at the amount of members on each team now. This truly has the potential.
Watch out. Well-placed punch. Ugly, but effective response. Jacob's playing something here.
Push it up high here. Good night.
Oh, jeez. Choosing to go for the head here. Interesting strategy. So ruthless. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
the new Bloodline.
You want to know which version of the Bloodline is superior? Well, there's your answer. Solo's crew prevailed inside War Games.
These four men are true family. Each of them fought with that same bit of hunger and attitude we once saw in Roman's old crew. But now we know that Solo Sikoa, Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga, and Jacob...
Here we go. First two combatants locked in the War Game structure. The original Bloodline versus the new Bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions in just a matter of minutes. If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than War Games.
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school Bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael, but that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, and given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE could handle the new Bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Uzi, and work as a real team. Just one last time.
This one is just got Uzi, Zayn, joining the original Bloodline side. I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent. From the middle rope.
And slamming their opponent's face to the canvas. Took him out at the knee.
No idea how he's even able to continue in this match.
Or he surely doesn't have much left in him. It's like we're looking at The Walking Dead here.
Look at this, going right after the left arm.
Gotta hurt. Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me,
Great journalism there, man.
Thanks, Michael.
Clock counting down. A sigh of relief can surely be breathed once the next competitor enters.
Tonga,
And it's Jay.
Jacob Fatu's got a problem here.
Getting clubbed by the axe handle.
Jacob Fatu in a compromised position.
Going up the turnbuckle here.
Oh my God! Diving moonsault!
Oh! Vicious, downright savage club right there.
Got flipped upside down there.
Oh, man, right point of the elbow.
What's coming next?
Back suplex.
Very nice.
Look at this. This can't be good.
Ooh, right to the throat.
Tearing down the leg now.
Jay ready to end things.
That hit connects from Sami Zayn. OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
Up high.
Here's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new Bloodline in War Games.
What a smash!
That is just insulting.
And his core remains the focus here.
Every blow taking his breath away.
And looking at Jey Uso.
Will Jey end this? And entering into an absolute war zone, giving the troops the boost they need.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with... No, what are you doing? No way. Oh, my goodness. Insane risk, insane reward. Connecting with a meteoric attack from the top of the cage.
But was it worth it? How can you even move after that?
Well, there's the eccentric Sami Zayn for you, ladies and gentlemen. That'll be a bit tough for Jey to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jey has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jey has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new Bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games.
High-risk territory for Zayn. And main event Jey Uso isn't looking so big after that hit there.
Tonga Loa putting some punishing offense on display.
He is going to be a sitting duck if he doesn't get out of the trench. Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table.
Uso
Now looking at Jey.
and that can vanquish Tonga.
Chair shot delivered, taking on even more brutal damage there.
At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is done. Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
He tosses him over and into the other ring. The WWE Universe can't believe what these warriors are doing to one another.
Everyone's fired up. What a battle.
Getting positioned on the top. Sami Zayn seated on the top.
Here we go. What's he looking for here?
Countdown's on to get ready because this will give one team a greater number of combatants.
And the Tribal Chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
Numbers advantage or not, he's leaving nothing to chance as he searches under the apron.
Oh, man.
And so much damage has been done to the head here. I really don't like this, guys.
I'm hoping we'll see a side of mercy, but I don't know if that'll be the case.
Adding some extra spice to the numbers advantage by coming in armed, taking flight.
It seems like this match is becoming something of an uphill battle for him.
Eric
Uso and Jimmy Uso.
Uso splash.
That can vanquish Tonga.
Great elevation.
Things could get ugly now as they head inside the cage.
Elbow drop.
Pearson.
Oh, my goodness.
Lighten up the chest and now straight to the knee.
Oh, the elbow connects.
Ending up between the two rings, and this can get dangerous fast.
Super kick. He has to be nearly at his breaking point now.
And his body has to be in extreme amounts of pain right now.
Counting down the seconds as this match gets closer to being even.
Look at all these boots to the face.
There's a big run. And now the new Tribal Chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games. Super kick.
Tonga able to avoid impact. Able to slip out of that one.
Slam the door shut and brace for impact. War Games are now officially underway.
This is the moment it's all been building to. The ultimate test for these teams begins now. And now scaling the steel.
This is either madness or brilliance.
Right the jump. Flying.
Soaring.
He's headed up.
Uso.
And Tama Loa pulls things out. And that can vanquish Tama. Looks like setting up for a suplex.
Finish things off. Here's the belly of that suplex into the neck breaker. Great wherewithal there.
He gets manhandled over into the opposite ring.
Now scaling the War Game structure. This is not going to end. Top rope. There's Jey Uso.
Suplex, no. Driven down.
Oh, he slips out of harm's way. Sent to the corner. That could put Solo down for good. Take a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy. Ooh, did you hear that clank of the hammer?
He's about to do it. He's about to do it again.
Square plan to put this one away.
He kicks out with force.
Incredible to think. After everything we've witnessed, we are still at a stalemate.
Going for a power slam. Slips down the line. And an inverted DDT. And Sammy's focus looked like it was shaken after that.
The competitor in Tonga Loa coming through here.
And more damage being inflicted on the torso.
Repeatedly going after that midsection. Just devastating.
And there's two ways around that move. Now Reigns.
Feeling like it's over. Force a cope. Top rope. So splash.
Jimmy might have just finished things.
Going for the cover. Showing for now.
That could put Tama down for good.
Two count.
How in the world did he kick out?
And he only stays down for a 1 count.
Unbelievable display of will in the late stages of this matchup. Sending him all the way over to the next ring.
And now Tama Tonga.
Man, what a hit. And Sammy dodges that one.
What a forearm. Shoulders up before two.
You gotta be from the top. That takes them down.
Climbing to the top. Top rope. Now looking at Jey. And things aren't looking good here. I think the ref might need to put a stop to this.
Those focused attacks on the torso might have done some serious internal damage.
This is where stubbornness might catch up to him.
Now, he's taking a lot of blows to the head. You know he won't quit.
Spear by Reigns. Wow, Reigns nailed it.
And Jey took a solid hit that time. Lifted it completely helpless here.
Scoop slam sets things up.
What a kick. But meanwhile, Zayn.
And that can vanquish Tom.
Absolutely planted.
He's going for the pin. The new Bloodline has fallen.
Here are your winners, Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn, the Bloodline.
original Bloodline crew found a way to work together and reestablish their dominance.
You may not know who your brother or enemy is by their last name, but when you're in battle, look to your left, look to your right. That's family. And this is the one true Bloodline.
Okay, a little bit out of character for your wise man, but that was a little bit difficult for me to watch. Seeing this family splinter into two groups, fighting against each other, it breaks my dark heart. But they're all grown men, and you settled the issue. Now let's give Solo credit. Forming Team Solo was, of course, his usual backup of Tama Tonga and Tongaloa, the sons of Haku, feared as one of the baddest men to ever walk planet Earth. Along with them, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, son of Tama, also known as TK All Day, the Tonga Kid, another fearsome competitor from WWE's golden era. But did you know that Haku and Tama once comprised one of WWE's most impressive tag teams? Haku had been considered family by the Dynasty for years on end, and his teaming with Tama, brother of Rikishi, solidified this for eternity. The Islanders were a formidable test for any tag team in WWE in the late 1980s, competing against teams like the Hart Foundation and the British Bulldogs. Initially fan favorites, the two would embrace a more
It is time for the Street Profits to get themselves some of the Islanders.
Well, with all due respect to the smoke and the party cups, but AD and Tez need to up their game. This could be the Profits' night, but it's not going to be easy. The Street Profits had better be ready for what's coming.
Tez and Dawkins have to be ready to deal.
The Islanders and Street Profits facing off here in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Two teams that mix high flying and hard hits with ease. This is going to be exciting.
The Islanders move at such speeds that you can't take your eyes off them for a second. The Street Profits have got to be at their best if they hope for a win tonight.
You can tell that Haku and Tama want to end the party for Dawkins and Ford. Luckily, they have the biggest party pooper in WWE in their corner in the form of the Weasel, Bobby Heenan. Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about him.
Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku's a big, mean dude who loves to brawl. Nothing about him says royalty.
Though Bobby Heenan does seem intent on taking the Islanders to the top of WWE, perhaps becoming king of the ring, is on that path. Corey, you've competed in these type of matches before. What's the key to victory for Haku and Tama?
It's crucial for the Islanders to win the first fall as early as possible. To do that, they've got to either isolate Ford or Dawkins and block their path to make an attack.
Getting him right into the corner. Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients.
Don't you dare disparage the brain, Saxton. Heenan is indeed a wise man who has quickly brought the Islanders up the ranks. They'll be tag champions in no time.
And Montez Ford finds himself on the defensive.
The Islanders straight up crushing the Profits here.
Connecting with a standing moonsault. Some might call that showing off, but what a display. What a way to flaunt your abilities.
Solid punch. Oh, boom. We're watching two great teams at work right now, but with the talent of this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE before joining up. So you know that Tama and Haku can once again dominate as single stars. And he's ready to switch things up, tagging out. Clothesline.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford. Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all those accolades are motivation. Haku and Tama know they're the best tag team around, so they want to knock off the Profits and prove it. Then maybe they'll get the respect they rightfully deserve. Haku has him lined up.
Haku with a tongue death grip.
Solid grip on this.
Saved by the teammate.
That was close. Catches a punch.
Oh, a drop kick.
On the mark.
Well-executed takedown. A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams actually has a bit of a history with the stipulation.
Yeah, Cole, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations, no less. They competed in the main event of the first Royal Rumble event in this kind of match and won it in 2 straight falls.
They also won a 2 out of 3 falls match on Saturday night's main event. Bottom line, the Islanders are more than ready for this. Hopefully, the Street Profits are quick learners.
Oh, strong impact.
Timed his defense perfectly. Oh, that's a kick that would leave you gasping for air.
Relentless aggression coming from Haku here.
The Islanders putting a beating on the Street Profits.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate. Right to the chest and then the throat. Wicked.
Tag.
Holy time offense there. This is a big night for the Street Profits. Their party cups are filled to the brim tonight. I took a sniff of it, and it nearly knocked me out.
I've seen tap water knock you loopy, Saxton, but I know for a fact that the Profits have the strong stuff in hand tonight. In fact, I've heard the Islanders plan on taking a victory swig after this match.
They can definitely handle it, Corey. Tama and Haku have very strong heads. And I don't know how much longer this can continue.
Yeah, he's just running on fumes now.
Scaling the turnbuckle here. From the top.
Oh, gosh. That looked like a bad landing. I'm glad the Islanders are able to compete tonight. I was worried they'd have to serve another suspension.
Oh, what a phony charge that was. Heenan and the Islanders did an amazing job as dog sitters, and they got punished for it.
Up high, cross body.
And now propped up in the corner.
Make a wish.
And Ford's resolve might be wavering here.
Somehow Montez has to turn the tide.
Here we go. Elbow drop. Chop. The Street Profits having a bit of trouble here against the Islanders.
There's just something about the Anawahi family that Tez and Dawkins can't quite overcome.
Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, soaring.
Diving shoulder tackle. Dawkins with the reversal.
Ooh, merciless looking blow. My God, the Islanders continuing the assault. The Street Profits just don't know. From the heavens. Splash from the top.
Haku is picking the opposition apart.
Big time offense from Haku. We thought it was good. Oh, there may be no escape from this. Haku
With a tongue in death grip. This might just do it. This might just... Saving his partner before too much damage was done.
Oh, my! Oh, foot just stomping down.
Haku tied that just right.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
Dawkins might be able to start mounting something here.
Yeah, Dawkins' survival instincts are taking over.
Into the chop block, a debilitating counter there.
Dawkins wobbling, looks vulnerable.
What a reversal. Sky high for Dawkins. Cover.
I can't believe the ref didn't even get to one.
Tags in here.
Clothesline.
Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver. He's in a bad position now.
Resisting as much as he can, but for how much longer?
There it is. There's the tap out. Probably giving up just to preserve himself for the remainder of the match.
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Tag made. Double team action likely incoming. Double Irish whip. Here it comes. Big time impact. Blast off. Oh, coming down from way up top. And the Islanders just sent the Profits up in smoke.
Getting out of harm's way. Oh. The Profits battling with every ounce of their souls.
And the Islanders are unleashing a mauling.
Not looking good in this position.
Oh, what impact! Jacks his jaw with a quick knee. Spiked.
Cover. 2 count. Second fall for the Islanders, and they beat the Profits.
Here are your winners. Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have the words to convey how proud I am to have been part of this historic showcase. Having worked alongside this family, this bloodline, for so many decades, reliving moments that I got to experience firsthand has been a privilege of the highest order. Introducing you to WWE legends that I hold in such high esteem, and also spotlighting the modern day greatness their descendants have provided you in recent years, all to pay tribute to the greatest wrestling family I have ever known, has truly been my privilege. To be successful in this industry is a 1 in a billion chance. To see one bloodline continuously pump out superstar after superstar, champion after champion, generation after generation, is a testament not only to the skills they possess, but also to the work they put in to become absolute masters of their craft. And it cannot be stated any other way. This dynasty, this family, this bloodline has mastered every single solitary aspect of professional wrestling. And by reliving their magnificent history, you've begun your path of mastery as well. You've conquered former champions, righted some very egregious historical wrongs, survived war games, and even settled the question as to who the true tribal chief really is. You've unlocked WWE legends who are now ready to unleash their special brand of offense on current WWE superstars who didn't think they'd ever have to face these classic competitors like Haku or the Wild Samoans. It wasn't easy, and you definitely had to get a little oozy along the way. But you showed that bloodline spirit and determination, and now you stand at the top of the mountain. On behalf of WWE and the 2K families, we all thank you so very much for playing. And on behalf of every fan of this beautiful performance art known as professional wrestling, we thank you, the Anawa'i, Fatu, and Maivia clans, for decades of entertainment and generations of pure brilliance, for creating greatness with your hard work and sharing it with all of us so freely. Before we go, we do have one last surprise for you at home. Now that you've showcased your skills and earned a spot as an honorary Uce, it's time for you to choose who rules your WWE Universe as the Tribal Chief. Is Roman Reigns still your Tribal Chief, or have you thrown in with the attempted coup by Solo Sikoa? Do you want to see Tamina finally rule over everyone, or is it TK all day, every day, don't you say? Regardless of who you choose, you've earned the right to acknowledge your tribal
The following match is the 2K Showcase Tribal Gauntlet. The winner of this match will be acknowledged as your Tribal Chief. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts.
The Bloodline Gauntlet match begins here, gentlemen, with our first entrant.
A superstar with a daunting challenge ahead.
And from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 350 pounds.
Wow. How is this for an opening opponent in a gauntlet match?
Makes you want to throw in the towel before the bell even rings.
History being made right here. The most prestigious family in the history of our business is at war with one of their own members, and tonight will be a battle to set order to the entire bloodline.
An uphill battle is what it will be. You have the toughest set of competitors trying to dash your dreams of being recognized as the head of the table.
And we know there was turmoil in the family coming into this match, so much so they decided a gauntlet match was the only way to set the narrative straight.
Let's call it what it is, Michael. The family wants to put this member in their place, wants to bring them down a peg. To me, tonight reads more like punishment for having ambition.
What a reversal by Alpha.
Slam down.
Denied via a wicked punch to the stomach.
The hit's starting to take their toll on him a little.
That's the kind of ability Umaga is looking to show tonight.
Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what. That's using your head.
And we know the lineup we are seeing tonight is exceptionally talented. Each one is capable of taking anybody to their breaking point.
Yeah, but I think our prime challenger has a chip on their shoulder. As dangerous as this lineup looks, I do believe the most dangerous individual is the one who's taken them all on.
A gauntlet match is such a fitting stipulation for tonight, Corey. It's almost a tribal trial by fire of some sort.
It absolutely is, Michael. You don't get put into this match with any expectations of coming out the victor. The family has decided these rules because only those that can overcome such odds can be strong enough to lead the bloodline.
Piercing the throat.
Stomping down.
Watching like a predator with wounded prey. He's as good as done here.
Flamed across the way. Umaga experiencing a bit of a setback with that maneuver.
Yeah, Alpha put a little extra oomph into that one.
Oh, God.
Oh!
Placing him in the corner. Caught him right in the jaw.
What a shot.
Boom, what a punch. Just using their foot as a weapon. Boot right to the throat.
Umaga!
Pop-up Samoan drop. Is it enough? The cover. There's 2. And still in this.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
Has their opponent down, and the camel clutch is cinched in. Trying to fight it. Anything to not
Tap out. Tap out. He got it. Has been knocked out of the gauntlet.
Plenty of superstars waiting to take their turn. Lots of match left to go.
Oh, this gauntlet just got more interesting with Naomi entering the match.
cruel as this match might seem, let's not forget, this is family. And right or wrong, however a family settles their disputes needs to be respected.
Well, one can even ask if this is a fight to fix a family or a night to control an entire business.
It's hard to say, Byron, when the family business is all about fighting.
And a collision in the corner.
Momentum fully shifted to Umaga.
Umaga continues to maintain the advantage. Big headbutt to the guts.
Look at this.
Oh, from the rope. Naomi looking a little less than determined there.
The power of Umaga getting the better of his opponent on that one. This'll do it. Umaga.
Oh, solid spike.
Naomi felt that one big time.
Down. Oh, she kicked out.
I'm in shock. After everything thrown her way tonight, Naomi is still in this.
And I think we all know this is only going to make a monster like Umaga even angrier.
He just flipped the script there.
And let's not lose the reason for this match, the right, no, the honor to have sole possession of the seat that stands at the head of the table.
Well, if you could survive tonight, you...
Made it to the ropes and found a way out.
Oh, strong knee connects.
She lost some of her stamina at this stage.
Saw it coming and avoided it. A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch. Talk about force. That'll give you whiplash.
Here it comes.
Samoan spike. Umaga can be looking to end this.
Into the cover. The gun clears in. Naomi is done.
Around and around we go. I got lost in the entry pool, but believe me, this thing's far from over. This gauntlet just got more interesting with the arrival of Jamal.
Jamal just getting knocked around.
Jamal is being worked on heavily.
These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals.
And able to beat Jamal to the punch.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse.
And he goes for the pin. He kicks out with authority.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
Uh-oh. Headbutt. Nothing fancy there. He knew what was coming there. Oh!
Oof. Torturous knee.
Boom! Good defense from him. What a headbutt. Vicious. Looks like that really got him there. Uh-oh. Headbutt to the gut.
He thinks he has it.
Powering out at one.
Loose cover leads to a strong kick out.
Jamal changes the direction of that one.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
Driven through the ground. He's absorbing a lot of damage here.
T-bone into a power slam.
An unyielding showing of authority. No two ways about it.
Oh, look out.
Crash landing.
Oh, my gosh. Umaga has that determined look on his face.
This'll do it. Umaga! Oh, Samoan spike. That can be Jamal's demise.
And so Jamal is through with this gauntlet match.
That was quite the elimination, but we are far from the end of the road here. Here's Samu, ready to shake things up in this gauntlet. Nicely done.
And Corey, there's more than family pride on the line tonight. Everyone in WWE is watching, wanting to know this challenge can be conquered.
And think about the bragging rights. If you run through the gauntlet of one of the most prestigious families in all of wrestling, you will automatically be considered the toughest badass walking this earth.
Head down to the gut.
A completely relentless attack from Umaga.
Full focus from Umaga.
Boom, what impact!
Taking aim on the arm.
He turns it around on Umaga.
Samu finally creates some more offense for himself.
Time now for Samu to get his energy up and claw back into the fight.
That'll put Samu's toughness to the test.
Here's Umaga living up to his vicious reputation.
Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm.
Shot to the gut will break things up.
Clothesline. You can begin to see it in these superstars' faces. Exhaustion is beginning to set in. They're starting to breathe heavier. This is the time where matches are won and lost.
And that blow has him wavering.
Ooh! What a shot!
Shot right to the back of the neck.
Cover, cover!
And he breaks the count quickly.
Doesn't bode well if you still can't get more than a 1 count by now.
Boom!
Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm.
Samu at the mercy of his opponent.
Samu has to trust his instincts at this point.
There it is! Reversal!
Samu looking to get back in this.
Maybe Samu's found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
Oh, he flips that around.
Oh boy, I think we know what he has in store next. Samu calling on the WWE Universe to fuel him.
I can't see this fight going much deeper.
Yeah, he's absolutely in danger of losing it all here.
The death lock is in. Uh-oh, this is not going to end well.
This one could be over.
Boom, what impact!
Clawing at the opponent's face.
Ripping at the eyes.
There was no issue with that attack. Hey, sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. Who are we to judge?
Placed against the turnbuckles. Umaga with a reversal.
Good Lord, watch the power of Umaga. Cover!
2. And that ends Samu's time in this gauntlet match.
This one's just getting underway as we still have 5 more entries. And now it's Maivia entering the gauntlet.
Clothesline.
Good Lord.
So effective. And Umaga is in control.
Umaga is determined right now. Ooh.
The whole ring in between them. submission here, getting
Boston crab.
He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael.
right to the leg.
Oh, ouch.
Maivia isn't being given a chance to breathe.
Peter Maivia's cage might be a bit rattled. Oh,
That's using your head.
Peter Maivia prevents that leg from connecting.
And unraveled on him.
He isn't taking this lying down anymore.
Peter Maivia weathered the storm and wants to create a flurry of his own. Ooh!
Look at this.
Off from the rope.
Maivia being stopped. This is not where you want to be.
This'll do it. Umaga.
Oh, spike. Will that do it for Umaga? Will that do it?
He smartly uses the ropes to force a break.
And avoids taking any damage. Look at this.
Off from the rope. He has to be suffering here.
These are the moments professionals train for. When you are at your breaking point.
Turning the tables.
Has their opponent down. Oh, clutch!
It'll break someone's back and make them humble.
Is this one over? That's it. The submission was just too much to handle. Peter Maivia has been defeated, eliminated from this gauntlet match.
Don't worry, this thing's far from over. There are still 4 other superstars waiting their turn and biding their time.
And here's the next opponent. You know Roman Reigns comes to the gauntlet with a plan.
Clothesline.
What impact.
Gets caught up in a bad position. Body slam. Up Samoan drop. Goes into the pin. 2. Just gets the shoulder up.
Couldn't quite slam the door yet.
How in the world do these superstars have anything left at this point?
The arena's thinking the same thing. All eyes are focused on this moment.
Right into a big boot.
Running FTO plants him.
Nicely done. Ooh,
Big boot.
incredible.
The natural dominance of Reigns getting a bit challenged there.
Winding up.
Samoan spike. Can Reigns recover from that?
It's the cover. He's still in this fight.
Holy moly. Reigns' toughness on display with that kick out.
And now the Samoan Bulldozer going to have to dig a little deeper to close this one out.
Oh no, getting in position. What's he planning to do here? Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
Escape and a takedown.
Oh my goodness. Just punishing their opponent. Slips away just in time.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw. He is struggling to find and couldn't take it.
Roman Reigns has detonated. Took him out. Roman Reigns' night is no more in this one.
Another one down, but 3 more entrants remain. Tama looking to make a statement in this gauntlet match.
And at this point in the gauntlet, are you gentlemen stunned by how long this combatant has been able to survive?
Look, you should never underestimate the fire of a Samoan. In any other circumstance, I wouldn't be surprised. But if you look at the caliber of relatives already eliminated, Uh-oh. And the camel.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. Tama is in big jeopardy here.
This'll... Uh-oh. Ooh, he fends that off. Oh, that'll turn your skin red.
Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach. Oh my gosh, what impact! The noise surging through this arena is ridiculous. It's the echoes of the universe witnessing a war. Golly, what a knee. Getting back to his feet, but might want to reconsider.
Umaga with a retaliation. And that canceled out Tama's offense.
Clothesline! Has their opponent down. Camel clutch locked in, agonizing submission hold.
This is locked in deep.
Look at the agony. We could be nearing the end.
He had it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go.
I don't know what he's thinking, but he needs to focus on the task at hand. Ooh, nasty shot to the throat. Uh-oh. Camel clutch locked in, agonizing submission hold. This is the moment when you're desperate to find a counter.
He's forced to tap out. No other choice. Well, Tama got caught. He's been eliminated.
They are out of here, but we still have 2 more participants hoping to run the gauntlet. And now we've got Tama Tonga stepping up in this gauntlet match.
As we get deeper into this war for the head of the table, the WWE Universe is gaining hope. They're starting to believe a miracle is possible tonight.
The energy and
into the count. 2. He gets the shoulder up at 2.
Just barely, but it counts. Oh, my!
Tama is losing grasp of this match now.
Tama Tonga's got to find a way to defend himself. And Tama Tonga needed that badly. Yeah, Tama Tonga able to momentarily stop the damage, but will he also...
Here's the pin. Gets the shoulder up instantly.
Not even close to down and out at this point. What a headbutt. Vicious.
Answer that with a knee to the gut. Placed him in the corner here. Oh, and it's reversed.
And Tama evades that. Oh, man, he's getting ready to pull the trigger. Up high. Just brutalizing their opponent with forearms to the side of the face. Getting him in place, but for what?
He answers right back. Oh, Tama taking on some damage. Uppercut.
That'll cost some teeth. Dropping the elbow. Onto the back of the neck. Down to Otis. And a double axe handle smash. Tama Tonga's looking to wrap this one up. Oh, we know what's coming next. Solid stomp. He told him, I'm taking the lose, and I'm taking this match.
Kick out. I thought it was finished off for sure.
The biggest weapon in his artillery fired back at him, but he survived it.
And it may just take going to the well one more time with that maneuver to gain the pinfall.
Ooh, clubbing strike to the back.
Tama Tonga showing plenty of intensity here.
Unrelenting attacks from Tama.
Counter from Umaga.
Now Umaga looking for some momentum. Yeah, but Umaga needs to maintain that offense moments now. He's looking poised to finish Tom off. Here it comes. Samoa Spike. We've seen that in matches for Umaga.
He stays alive. He stays alive.
Oh, that was more than close. That was inches away from 3 millimeters.
Break someone's back and make him humble.
Pain just painted all across his face right now.
Struggling to fight out. Can he survive? Taps out. Tama Tonga. It's out of here.
Only 2 competitors left now in this gauntlet. Who's going to get the glory?
Gauntlet time for Tonga Loa. Here we go.
One final adversary stands in the way. The road has been tumultuous, but the finish line is in sight.
Finish the job on your fellow brethren, and there will be no question as to who sits at the head of the table. He thought he had it.
Tonga Loa looks lost out there. Could mean the end's coming soon. This'll do it. Umaga.
Samoa Spike.
Is that all she wrote for Tonga Loa?
Wow, just barely making it out.
Just an incredible wherewithal to get the shoulder up.
You would think he'd be out of it after taking that.
Able to get to the ropes here.
Great awareness.
Bear hug, squeezing the breath out of them.
Just excruciating pain. There's no way you can sustain.
He submits. He taps out. Umaga picks up a huge win.
The winner of this match, and officially, your Tribal Chief, the Samoan Bulldozer, Umaga!
The battlefield was laid out. The gauntlet was fierce. Pain will live tomorrow. Scars will remain for life. But in this family, you will rule your own kin from a seat at the head of the table.